Hey, NASDOG here. We're just gonna trading's risky. We're gonna get right into cattle here. I am Alan Palmer, an old floor local. What are we looking at here? We're looking at cattle here, okay? But listen, okay, here. So this is how a market makes an all-time high. This is an example right here. See these sevens ringing off here? Maron. Anyway, so here we are. We're coming into Thanksgiving tomorrow. And I have a couple of these olive lines here. This is in cattle, and we'll see. Okay, so did they play? Did they violate? Okay. Or did we open at one and close at the other? Very important. And here we opened up at this one right here. Okay, so I'm giving weight here to this. Call it 307 round down. Put it, say 302 and a half, 302.36. Okay, and then for some reason I have this highlighted right down here and it looks like it was low. Okay, it doesn't matter, okay? Here we came up here, broke before we took off, so that's what some of that action looks back at this price. We got under this, okay, which was right where we opened. Okay, these are feeder cattle. Now, if we got this right underneath here, this green, it's a devil of a green. And then orange down here. I think if you're looking to get long, I'd have one lots to buy at each one. And then and then have a note or pay me and I'll have an alarm that says when you get filled on one of these, okay, you want to buy whatever it is, 24 contracts, whatever it is, 16 contracts. Okay? And or maybe you want to have half of that hedge. So, all right. So this is April cattle. Okay. So if you're looking to buy this, okay, so if you sold it short, okay, and the government's got these programs that pay for 40% of your puts, okay, if you sold it short and you're looking to cover, where do you want to cover it? I have always said the last 2 to 4% means all the difference in the world, okay? So here, but right now here, okay, so this is April. I have a little set of olives here, okay? Here, you can see they kind of nibbled there a little bit at this first one. Here's olive line 1, here's olive line 2, okay? These are of this set, okay? These are not huge. They're not huge at all, okay? And look at this. We blow right through here. We do stop here at an orange. Actually, I think we missed this here. Hang on a second. 205.52. See it in the upper left-hand corner there? 205.52. Okay, so we actually missed that. Okay, so that could be a number here today. We got a holiday tomorrow. Okay, I grew up in the grains. Okay, I don't have all the nuances in the cattle. But I would just say here, we don't need that. We just need the math here. If you're looking to buy here, these would be some buy levels in April cattle, and put them in pretty close to the number, okay? Because the numbers have to trade. They have to trade. And what you could do is put one lots at each one of them. Or you start to step up here. I like this 201.07 because, here, hang on a second here. Okay, because it's also a major green, okay? So as we move over here, okay, that's why when I map this out, this means there's two exactly at that level. 201.97 here, okay, going up. So 202 is a trend line there. Okay, we closed at 208. This is where last price is, okay, black. And these usually mean it's some kind of old low. I just map it out, and that's probably what that is, okay? Or maybe so. That was probably that one. And that was mapped on the way up months ago. My goal is to give you levels where, say, for example, you play this 202. Say you go down here and then you start getting back up here, and now you're like, okay, this is the bottom. We're going to get the 15% rally, where you can get maybe have a buy 5 lot stop above here on an enter. Okay, and then you could throw on the double up or on your ad, have a stop back under here just in case it's wrong. It's just an idea, that's, put me on the payroll. And this that red trend line is from 22 and 23. Okay, so we got 133 and 165. So if you think about this, think of this as an inflation. Okay, so say I'm going to make this up. Okay, say it's 2%. Well, it'd be more than 2% inflation. What do we got? 30 handles on there. So say it's 20% inflation. Okay, and then all of a sudden we got up to, well, it was 30% up on the year. Okay, but then if we come back down to this base, is my case. For buying trend lines. All right, let's call this a wrap. If you need something, email me, arp@nasdog.com. Thanks for watching. Always use a risk stop to stop the risk. Trader rule, adage, or excuse. The brokers wouldn't trade with me, so I don't get the edge. Thanks for watching.